Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Hip hop advocate. Yeah. Hip hop advocate. Yeah.
And we're back with the illest hip hop show on the planet. Hip hop advocate show. Boy Figs.
De la music.
And the rap.
Fellas, it's all about the visuals, right? Everyone's a content creator. Everybody's visuals this, visuals that. But tonight, we got a visual king.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
In the making. See him in the BTS. He's the king of the BTS.
Yeah.
No BS
on the
with
BTS.
Yo, you guys are like in sync and stuff, man. I love it. I love this.
Yo, kicking it with CloudyVisuals, you heard? Yeah. What's up, my man?
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate
Pleasure,
it.
man. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure's ours.
Long time coming, right, guys? Finally made it here.
It's been a long time. We found the slot. Like, we got to get my man in. He's got a good eye in what he's doing. You know, he puts in that work. He's grinding. He's always hustling. I see that shit. You know, and that's why we wanted to bring you up here to talk about what you do, how you do it, what you got coming.
Yeah, Rob, he's been advocating to bring you up here, and now that we got you up here, man, just let the viewers know a little bit of how you got into what you do. And before we get into that, is it cinematography or videography?
So, I mean, people call it, like we talked about, people call it videography, but, it's kind of like a made-up term. But I always tell everyone, we do a lot more than that, realistically, because we do everything from
the film,
lights, editing.
Not even just like, even down to the sales. Like, it is a sales thing at some point too.
Yeah.
So it's like from sales to literally shooting, producing everything, figuring out what needs to get done, to editing, to delivering everything, and then marketing ourselves. And there's a lot we do. So we're a lot more than that. But yeah.
Okay. So let's get into how you got into it. Why you chose that path?
Honestly, going through high school, I took a couple TV production classes, and I loved it at the time, but I never actually like fully dove into it. But then like towards my senior year, I decided like, you know what, I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I went to school for it.
You already got warmed up to it in high school.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just try it. Like I'm gonna go for it. And then for like a couple of years after high school, I was struggling. I didn't know where I wanted to go or what I wanted to do. So I went to school in the city. It was a bad point in my life at that time. So,
dark times.
Yeah. I mean, too, like, like out of high school, they just throw you.
It got cloudy.
Now figure out what you.
Cloudy.
Hence where it came from.
So they figure out what you're gonna do. It's like, I don't fucking know what I want to do.
A lot of E-pills and Molly.
At that point, probably. No, but so I ended up going to school there. Fucking sucked. Ended up leaving. Yeah, the school was.
Where'd you go to school in the city?
It was called the Art Institute of New York. It was actually like in Tribeca. But yeah, the school ended up being bullshit. It's bankrupt now. They don't even exist. I think they exist in a couple states, but they're pretty much distinct at this point.
It was a scheme.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Shit.
There's like tons of lawsuits against them. But anyways, so I just like honestly fucked around for a couple of years. Community college, just working bullshit jobs, Best Buy, gym, whatever. And then after a while, I got tired of doing that. And I said, fuck it. Moved down to Florida, went to film school out there, ended up loving it and doing well.
And that was because you were remembering the classes that you took.
Yeah.
You were like, yo, I like that.
And I knew I still wanted to do it, but being where I was, there wasn't a lot of people like, that wanted to do it too, or had any kind of like drive to kind of do that. Yeah. It's like, I mean, I'm sure like you guys know people that you grew up with that like, they just still live in that same life.
Yeah.
They don't like thrive for more. So I wasn't like surrounded by that or anyone that wanted to be creative.
Yeah, no, a lot of times that's it bounces off on you. Like the company you keep around, usually the company that that's usually the path that you get led into.
Yeah.
But if you fall into a path like us, like with the music, we've always been together, we've always done together, and we've always pushed each other to keep going and keep doing it. So if it wasn't probably for these guys, I don't know what the fuck I would be doing because I honestly I get motivated to come to the studio because of them.
Yeah,
You know,
no, exactly.
and with same vice versa. You know, I'm pretty sure they can say the same. We push each other.
That's true.
No, yeah, exactly. So it's like going out to Florida. I surrounded myself with that, and then like I really fell in love with it.
So where you went to? I got the name of the school. What is it? Full Sail University.
Yeah. They actually started as a music school mainly.
Okay.
So they actually like started out of a back of a van, teaching people I think how to engineer and produce
Like the Bang Bus?
Move Hunter?
what? I guess something like that. But it was basically a studio in the back of a bus. So they were teaching. They started like teaching people out of, and then it sprung up to this whole media school. But yeah, so I basically got into it. Like I really got into it out there, and then I met a lot of people that like were big in the music video scene, and I always wanted to do that because I literally grew up watching like MTV hits. I like a lot of kids like watch cartoons and shit. I was strictly like that was on my TV 24/7. That and like VH1 and shit like that.
Just watching them girls shake that.
That was like 50 Cent, like Candy Shop. Like that's the kind of shit I grew up on.
That
like,
was when they would actually show videos on MTV.
yeah, no,
VH1,
MTV Hits was literally. I think the channel was like 180. It was strictly music videos.
Oh, okay.
So it was just like, and then they would have like, you know, sometimes it would be like the top music videos or it'd be like certain genres of music videos, but it was strictly music videos all day, 24 hours.
TRL and shit and all
Yeah,
of that.
and yeah, TRL was great too. But yeah, that's really what wrote me into it. And
So
like
going to school, like what do they show you? Like what do they teach you in class? Like in the classes that you were taking?
I mean, literally everything. That was the great part about that school because, like, unlike a lot of these other film schools, when you go to these film schools, they want you to, like, you won't even touch a camera for the first 2 years. You're most likely going to learn all, like, the
Software.
Not even the software. It's, like, more of the theories and, like,
Like
the bullshit fluff.
Like the wax on, wax off method.
Yeah, it's like that.
Like, yo,
I don't
I
know.
want to
Yeah,
see
it's
the
like,
action.
It's the real bullshit fluff stuff, and then it's as to where I went, it was like more like a trade school. So like, you could get your bachelor's degree in 2 years. You have like 2 classes a month. Every month you're taking a different class. So it's kind of like you push through it, but you literally, from the moment you step on like foot on campus, you're doing everything from learning how to write a script to setting up stands to building sets to shooting it to editing it to delivering it and like how to pitch it to like studios and.
So they taught you. They also teach you the business side of it.
Somewhat, they teach you more how to work on set, but they do like was like one class. I wish they did like teach more on that, but they kind of tell you that going into it that if you want more of like to be the business side of it, they go into communications and media, as to where films more like push towards like TV and movies, and I have done a lot of that too, but that's like not the route I'm going right now. So
Your beginning story remind me of Noriega's beginning story. When Nori was in jail, when Nori was in jail, he took a few journalism classes when he was in jail. So look at him now. Now he's a fucking journalist in Drink Champs.
Oh shit!
So you know what?
is he's from New York, right? Is he from
Noriega?
Yeah,
Queens.
he's
Queens.
Yeah, he's from Queens, right? Yeah, I don't know if he was from Queens or Long Island.
Left, right, yeah.
Iraq.
From
That's what
Corona.
we call it.
Well, we
Oh, okay.
He from but Left Rag is a block, is an area with like these big ass buildings with like who knows how many apartments are in them, but that's where he's from.
Gotcha,
Every building's named after a country, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the Panama and
Yeah,
there's the
France, the France building.
At one point.
They
at
got
one
the-
point was crazy, yeah.
So all right, we got into the intro. So let's get into what's going on right now. What's going on with you right now? We've been keeping a close eye on you, and talk a little bit about what you're building right now.
So right now I'm making a transition from music videos to more commercial and like creating content for businesses and companies. I decided to move away from music videos, not because I don't love it, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's not really helping pay the bills.
Pay the bills,
Yeah,
and you gotta deal with egos. You don't gotta deal with that
Dude,
shit.
I could go. I have stories for days with that shit.
and that's what we should do. Before we
You're
go
a
far,
guest.
you know,
I've seen fights break out while in the middle of shooting. I've just hopped in my car and drove the fuck off. I said, nah, not worth that shit.
So like, you know, I mean, not to tail off of it, but you know what we were going towards, but Because I'm sure you got some funny ass or good stories as far as like from just live music video shoots that you've done.
bless us with one.
I've just honestly, I've been blessed to be in a lot of like, not even necessarily like funny, but like just cool situations. Like I've been a lot around around a lot of like big artists and stuff like that, which I love, but you know, it isn't everything like everyone makes it to be.
Yeah, no.
But just to say that I've been in the room with some of these people is like awesome. So I've been around like a lot of people. Like I've been like, for example, I got to be around like YNW Melly, like in the studio with him, with actually everyone he fucking killed. But that's
Whoa.
Okay. Like actually, it was like a year before that.
He's locked up right now.
Yeah, he's locked up. The year before he got locked up, I was in the room with all those guys, the ones he killed and the one he went to jail with.
Wait, he's a serial killer? Like
Allegedly.
Air quotes.
I think I'm trying to remember because there was like surveillance video
Allegedly,
of when that shit happened.
I don't know. Who the hell
he killed his manager and his other boy.
Who is this? Who is this?
YNW
Dude from
Melly
down south.
Yeah, he's from Florida.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was
The
like he was
craziest people, right? That's what Solomon says.
He has a song with Kanye actually that like Kanye like paid for everything. Cole Bennett shot the video and everything. But yeah, I got to be in the studio with him. I got to experience like the Waka Flocka. You've seen that. You guys seen that video with his ad libs going bow 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 bow.
So in the paint.
Yeah, no, but there's videos of him that was like going around. It was viral at one point of him just in the studio doing his ad libs.
Just that.
And
He gets
how
hype.
ad libs are. It could be goofy as hell when you're not like listening to it behind any music. Yeah, so just him going bow bow and just like yelling crazy shit.
We know from experience that, you know, the people with the most money, the celebs that you think they're gonna dish out the most, never even come out of pocket. They expect you, especially a young dude like you, to just do it for free just because you're around them. Is that what you
I
experience?
run into a lot, and a lot of people don't realize this. Like, a lot of these big artists, they don't pay for their shit. Mm-hmm. They use that name as a way to be like, well, you're gonna get this and that, but like,
that's their selling.
Like, this is your exposure.
Yeah, it's like that's such bullshit.
That.
It's yes, it is exposure, but it's kind of bullshit at the same time because it's like, why can't you let them eat too?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it just for strictly the experience. But you're only gonna do that for so long.
Yeah, it gets tiring, and then like even dealing with labels is a whole thing in itself. Like trying to get paid out from labels, like so many directors deal with like have issues with trying to get paid from labels. Like Blank Square Productions, they've shot like Braddy Riches in the box video. They're owed like hundreds and thousands from labels, and he's went on rants about it. But yeah, it's just a whole headache. So that's why I decided to like start moving more towards the commercial side of things and business side of things, and dealing with people that like have money to invest in this kind of stuff, and just like build something that I could like that will
Sustainable.
Yeah, sustainable. Exactly. Like just I'm seeking financial freedom. I don't want to be shooting shit forever. Mm-hmm. As much as I love it, I want to be able to pick and choose what I'm shooting, and not just shooting to shoot.
Yeah, everything that comes your way, just to pay the bills. You rather be more selective on what you're doing.
Yeah, especially with music videos. Like I still want to shoot music videos, but I just want to be selective of who I'm working with and when I'm working with them.
Yeah.
So
we had when we had Young Legacy in here, he came in with his cameraman, which is Blame Zach. Shout out to Blame Zach.
You know him?
I don't know him. I'm like big on like following others who do it too, because I don't know. I'm a big supporter of any creator, because I just feel like there's plenty of work out there. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people who have ego attached to it, but yeah, I follow him.
There's room for everyone, right?
So he came here. He came with his own camera equipment, but he's super cool. I know his dad, and he also told stories like that. The celebs that you would think that have the most money, that would be like, oh, you know, I got you later or something like that, and they will never pay. So he was also discouraged with that, but he's still doing it. But so that's why I kind of knew where you were getting at a little bit. And for you to continue doing it, you must have a big passion. And I have a question that I want to ask you, fellas. You think it's time?
I think so. I think it's a perfect time.
It's about that time.
Time for the top 5.
Greatest of all time. Check it out, y'all. Giving y'all the best.
As we go a little something like this.
So yeah, like Cole Bennett is definitely a big influence. I think his shit's awesome.
Who's Cole Bennett? Because I don't know who that is.
You know who? No, you've seen his video.
I'm sure. I'm sure if I see his work, or
he's done.
What's something I might know that?
He actually did like one of Eminem's recent videos.
With an iPhone?
No, he's actually did. No, he did Yachty, Lil Yachty with the iPhone. He did.
But what's the reasoning behind that? Just to show I can do it?
Just because he's like another person. He just like he got really into the game because how he got into the game, he didn't have money to afford like a great camera. So his whole thing behind it was like, if I could get sick with effects, that will make me stand out.
okay.
So the kid got extremely talented with it, and he's not just like anyone that just like I learned how to do an effect, I'm gonna do an effect. He knows how to do it tastefully, and like that really showed in his work, and he's like blown up over that, and now he's
What I always say, it's all about that.
What about the editing?
I always say that shit.
Yeah, it always-
The editing is everything, and it all depends on who's doing it.
Yeah.
All about
That's on his
that.
forehead.
I say this all the time, man.
trust me, I've seen some footage that booty get turned into some magic. So it's a lot in editing, definitely.
Who's that? The girl that was dating Justin Bieber, Selena. I think he did a video on the iPhone for her. That was
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, he's worked with almost everyone at this point.
What with her iPhone? She's huge. Oh,
With the phone.
He gets paid by Apple to shoot it? Okay.
and Apple should cut us a check for the endorsement. Man. Just
With the check. Okay, so that was your number one? That was your first one? Well, no order.
Real Goats, the Babies crew. Those guys are just like savages, and their just work ethic is insane.
Nice.
He does
The
have
Baby?
some ill
Nice.
videos.
The baby.
The Baby, yeah,
not
his
little baby.
no, not little
Not
baby.
your baby.
Your baby?
My baby?
Whose baby?
His baby.
No,
Whose baby is it?
they blew up with him actually. Like they've done like all his videos for years, but they blew up because of him. I wouldn't say because of him, but with him.
Together.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a team.
Yeah,
It takes
and
a
they're-
village.
They're
They're all babies.
They're another company that's like really creative with what they do. Like, because there's a lot of like the same. That's another thing. A problem I have with music videos. A lot of these, especially lower budget music videos, a lot of these rappers like they all want the same shit.
I say this shit all the time.
Yo,
It's
another
like-
tattoo.
I tell you,
Yo,
I
what-
tell you dudes all the time. Like, yo, I don't want to do a video with 30 niggas behind me.
Yes.
I don't want
Not
to do that
that-
shit. I hate that shit.
I would come with a sick
I'm
idea.
tired of that shit.
I would come with like some ideas, and people would be like, "Yeah, that's cool," but like I was thinking about a car and like my
the
boys
same
and all in one. I'm like, but why?
The
like,
same fucking shit.
it's just no. It's like the creativity is kind of dead. And then like a lot of these artists are not willing to give creative freedom, or are afraid to honestly step out of their shell because of an ego thing.
The ego comes back to that too.
Egos and everything, bro.
Even some of your pictures on Instagram, I just see the way that you take them, and they're super fun and creative. And I'm like, yo, this is dope. Sometimes you stay blurry, or like you'll shoot yourself off of the reflection of something. So I saw, I'm like, all right, this man is creative, yo.
Creativity, yeah.
Yeah, I try to be as creative as I can with what I have.
What you got?
Yeah, and with what I'm allowed to do with who I'm working with. That's a big thing too. But I try when I can. Yeah, I mean,
You know what would be an ill video?
that's why I got into
Put
it.
a camera, like, say, on your shoe, and you just record it walking. Like crazy.
It's gonna be mad shaky, B.
Yeah. But just walking, but it's an ill visual, and it's all about that cuts. You gotta cut it in the right spots. Yeah.
I mean, anything could be
I'm thinking
good.
about the work of
That's what you
editing.
think about. You can't worry about
And
the work.
Sometimes it's not worth it.
Anything could be good if it plays into whatever you're trying to like tell, like whatever the story is you're trying to.
Yeah. Now that is a good one. I ain't shit on it. That's a good one.
Or you are recording like from your shoe up, and you just like you're talking to your shoe and shit like.
Bumping into everything.
Excuse me, man.
All right, let's continue with the top five. These are some
So
interesting.
that's three, right? I think I got three right
That's
there.
two. No, I think you did the baby.
I did Cole.
Paul Bennett.
Oh yeah, Cole Bennett.
Cole
Real
Bennett.
Goats.
Said Paul Bennett.
This is his brother.
Director X. I don't know if you guys know Director X.
Director
I heard of that. I heard of
Yeah,
that.
he did Drake Hotline Bling video.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of Drake videos.
I heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's another big influence. He actually worked with oh my god, why can't I remember his name?
I can edit
See his
it.
name
Wow.
on a lot of music videos.
Yeah, Director X. He's another big one.
Yeah.
And then Blank Square Production. They're doing killer shit like I said, like the Rowdy Rich in the Box video. I've actually worked with some people who work with that company when I was out in college. because my teacher in college was, wow, you know the thong song? You know,
Cisco?
Where's this going? A teacher?
No. Well, actually, there's a story about that too. But what's the director that shot that video?
Not Hype Williams.
No.
That wasn't Hype Williams.
Oh no, it was Hype Williams. Yeah. So my teacher was Hype Williams' intern at one point, or he worked under Hype Williams.
It was Hype Williams.
Yeah, and then Director X was an intern under him. So
It's a tree right there.
crazy connection. But yeah,
Trying to think what else. The X, that name, I've seen it like somewhere, like on some ill shit that I really like, and I can't remember. It's not coming to me right now. But I've
Professor
seen
X.
No.
X-Men, yes.
Triple X?
Like on some movie shit.
X?
Something classic, something big. I know he did something big. It's not coming to me, but I'll make sure if I ever run across it,
You let me know.
blast it. Blast it with this audio
so-
right here.
Square Media you were talking about? That
Blank
was
Square.
Blank
Blank
Square.
Square.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been just putting in the work too.
Official, man. And it shows. It shows everything you've been doing. It looks like you're always in the right place at the right time. And that right there, fellas, that's
Top 5?
the Cloudy Top 5.
Bam bam.
It's the Cloudy Top 5, yo. You heard it right here.
So based on like all the work you've done, like what would you consider like one of your favorite jobs that you worked on? Like or projects that you worked on, like obviously you got a shitload to come still, but things that you've already worked on and completed, like which one is one that you could say that you really like enjoyed?
Shit,
I was gonna throw an Ayo in there. To come.
Honestly, I wouldn't say there was one particular project, but definitely one of the cooler things that I got to do when I was living in Florida. I actually got to work with one of Cool and Dre's artists. You guys know who Cool and Dre is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I got to work with one of their artists.
You never crashed the alligator?
Hmm?
You never crashed the alligator in,
Like a deer?
in Florida?
No.
They be on the road like that?
Yo, my uncle.
I've lived there for 3 years. I didn't see one alligator.
My uncle my uncle called my dad for $5,000 because he ran into an alligator and it fucked up his car.
Oh, shit.
They have like panther fucking signs out there too. Like
That's just
I would think you already ate alligator. Like you never tasted an alligator.
I've never seen one.
I think that's further. That's like
Yo, he's wearing a gator, kid.
You were like in Orlando, right?
Yeah, I was in Orlando, but I was driving back and forth from Miami and Orlando, literally sleeping on Cool and Dre's studio couch. Working with
That's
one of their
fire
artists.
though.
Cool
Yeah, it
and
was
Dre?
cool, but you know, no,
Damn,
cool.
His back, it hurts.
yeah, and and I was doing it for like free, trying to like make something out of it.
Yeah.
But
Exposure, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was definitely cool though. Like I definitely got like dope experience. I got to be around like a lot of cool people. I got to like be inside Bob Marley's house in Miami and be like get to meet Juice WRLD and stuff like that before he passed, and
Wow.
be around people like that. So that was definitely an experience.
It was dope, man.
Yeah.
So, guys, what I'm about to bring up. We've been keeping a close eye on you. I'm not gonna say spying on you. We've been looking through your window. We've been seeing.
That sounds kind of creepy, but
It's honestly not hard. I live on the first floor.
We've been checking your social media, and we've just been seeing you in different locations, different things you've been doing. We got some pictures over here, and we want you just to explain to the people what's been going
I
on.
don't know. I've seen some, and they look kind of. You got a lot of explaining to do.
Suspicious? So let's get this started. And before I start, this is called Searching for Cloudy Visuals, y'all. All right, guys. So the first one up, just explain this right over here.
The Papoose video.
So this is you got called in to shoot it and to edit it, and you did your thing on this.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard of Will C from Street Heat.
Yeah, I've seen a few things. I feel like you're very connected to that space.
I mean, shout out Will C. But he actually works close with WorldStar. But when I came back out here from Florida, right when I moved back here, actually, the fucking COVID hit. Ooh. So then I found him on Instagram. I started following him. He was working with Dave East at the time. messaged him, and then we started building out a relationship. I did a lot of editing for him. And then, one day he just gave me the opportunity to like come in and shoot Papoose. And I
That's
was
fire, man.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
How was Papoose? How did
He's
he
a
behave?
cool dude. He's a cool dude. I mean, he's strictly business too. Like he's on his shit. But yeah, he kind of quiet. I mean, but him and Will and like Tana, who's Will's partner, they go way back too. So yeah, like a lot of them. Like he's close with Noriega too, because they're all from Long Island. So
Cool. Awesome, man. No, this is fire. You got the guy in the back. Was he really playing the piano, or was that bullshit?
honestly, I don't remember. I think it was. I don't remember. It might have been bullshit. It might have
If
been
he
bullshit.
wasn't, he did a great
He did
job.
a great job, right?
I was so focused on everything that was happening, I couldn't even tell you honestly.
All right, so we got this one right here, and this is our man's right here. Do we got him? He's in the back.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh, AZ.
Back, yeah. So talk about this one. Your involvement in this.
Same situation. Will was like, "Listen, I got this video with AZ." He's like, "AZ told me if like we kill this one, we're gonna get like a Rick Ross video." So he asked me if I could build out a shot list and come out and shoot it, and that's exactly what we did.
So what was the inspiration for that video?
Honestly, it was really AZ really had like the whole idea about like the therapist, and it's just like with the whole song. If you heard the song,
It was that girl, right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was driving in a Lambo, saying to New York.
Yep.
Cops is after him or something.
No, it's him. Just like honestly, it's him. He has like a nightmare. If I remember correctly, it was so long ago. He has a nightmare. Wakes up, drives to his therapist, and then it's him like venting to his therapist. But yeah,
Official, man. We love him. He's a legend.
He's half Dominican. He's half Dominican.
He's half Dominican, right? That's true. We got another one that's half Dominican too.
yeah, that was cool.
Fabuloso.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my top 5 hip hop artists, right?
So can you elaborate a little bit on this picture?
That's actually like shot right next to Rockland too. It's right in Jersey, but they were shooting. I think it was a Jim Jones video with him, Mano, Fabulous, and Davies. Yeah, Davies. They actually all work out in that gym together. They have like a whole fit thing going together. But
Yeah.
I seen that during COVID, right? They were heavy in that.
But yeah, I just popped in to hang out, and because I always told like I told Will I've always wanted to meet Fab, so I just hopped out there and just snapped some photos, hung out, and then yeah.
Beautiful. Talk about this one right here. This looks like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was
wish
fun.
I was there.
Yeah, that was fun because the cops were working with us, and we just pretty much took over Times Square.
Nice, man.
Which was that?
The
the 5 mics.
yeah.
one?
Yeah, with
there was a lot of
Fatso.
people there.
Yeah, I mean,
Like celebs.
There's always mad people.
I mean, like celebrities. Like T.I. was there. Nems.
that shit.
Nems, yep.
There was a few more people I can't remember.
Who was?
That was last summer, no?
I
That
don't.
was the summer.
2
Honestly,
years ago, maybe.
no. It was. I think it was.
I think it was last year.
It was last year that came out. Yeah.
That's that in the New York.
It was
The
really
new
last
New York.
year. It was last year.
I saw you had a great great footage, behind the scenes footage, and was that it was somebody with Fat Joe? Was that the guy you talking about? That called you?
Yeah.
and stuff? What was his name again?
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I saw he was like, "Yo, we taking over New York." He was talking his shit.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah. That's Will. Will has very much that energy. He has that very like in your
Out there.
Yeah. He's a lot of fun though. He's a really good dude. He has a really good heart. That man.
And you told him, you're like, "Yo, talk your shit. I'm gonna record you." And I'm like,
You don't even need to do that. That's Will. That's him. Like that's
He don't-
Will.
That shit ain't for cameras. That's how he is.
No, that's
"All right, man."
that's literally just Will, man.
And last but not least, talk about this, man. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually at a weed event.
Woo, okay.
I was the person I was working with at the event.
That's Ned. That's Ned from
comes up-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, she comes up to me. She's like, "There's this famous comedian like here that like, I want you to get like a video or whatever." I'm like, "Who is it?" She like showed. I'm like, "You not know who this is?" She had no idea who he
That's
was. And I had
hilarious.
no idea he was such a pothead. Man.
Who's that from Spider-Man?
Ned.
Who's that? The fat kid?
Yeah,
His best friend.
yeah. He's a huge pothead.
Yeah.
He has no hair there, right?
He's bald now.
He's been bald. That's a wig.
Oh, that's a win.
even on the movie in the movie is a
Yeah,
wig?
I'm almost positive in every one that's a wig.
Yo, he lost his hair. Yo, damn it.
Hey man,
I don't know if it's I don't know if maybe it's probably not.
Maybe he has
that.
alopecia.
God damn it. But
Appalachia.
that's a big dude though because he's super
Appalachian
famous. That
Mountains?
movie was humongous.
Yeah, but he's super humble. It was just like him and his girlfriend hanging out. Like when they put up the event poster, he even like DM'd them being like, "Can I come through?" And they were like, "Sure."
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Did he talk about Tom Holland or Spidey or anything like that?
No, because I feel
Damn.
like well, you got to think about it too, like from their perspective. Like people probably do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
It's like,
Get tired of that shit.
yeah, I mean,
There's some
Tired of hearing the same shit.
They
Yes.
shot in Astoria too. Right?
Silver Cup.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Yo, it was shot a block away from my house. The last Spider-Man, like a few scenes. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I know because there was no parking around my way.
I actually worked on a TV show right around the corner over here by that like cheesecake place.
Cherry Valley.
Yeah,
Cherry Valley.
yeah,
Cheesecake.
yeah. It's like the little cheesecake sandwiches they have over in this little shopping center.
Oh, the cheese. Oh, you're talking about the
Grandma's cheesecake or some shit like
Yeah.
that. I don't
I
know.
think I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they
not the one right here. You're talking
it's
about
around,
like
it's
10th
around the
Avenue.
corner. Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Oh, it's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's
from here.
literally right around the corner.
Oh shit.
But yeah, they shot like Aquafina North from Queens.
I don't remember that. Yeah,
right
that was
there. They like
Comedy
turned.
Central or something.
Yeah, they turned like the whole little game store down there into like a Blockbuster. It was like all 2000s. They had like all 2000s cars, and it was really cool.
Oh shit.
Damn, I still got tapes from Blockbuster.
They have a show on Netflix called Blockbuster.
Yeah.
What was that about? The demise?
It's just about Blockbuster.
It's about the last Blockbuster alive, the one that's the last one standing, and they're trying to keep it alive.
There is still one too.
There is,
I
yeah,
think, yeah.
Wyoming or some shit. I don't know, like one of those.
I thought it was Alaska, but I could be wrong.
No, Seattle or some shit like that. But
Either way, y'all.
damn,
That's what we call searching for cloudy visuals, yo. Cloudy visuals, yo. We found them.
Searching and we found.
Yeah, I
See?
saw you had something there, man.
And you shall find.
You've been rumbling around in your notes and your papers,
I was
and
going around and scribbling and scrabbling. No, I mean, I don't know if we want to get there yet. But if you want to drive down that path.
figures you got something in mind. I see you right there.
I mean, my man's
Put it in your thumbs.
My man's been searching the web.
You got the
all-
Twitter fingers.
I was searching for my man Cloudy.
So
Cloudy searching.
so real quick, Cloudy. If you don't know, we'll let you know. Our man Erupt, he is our music connoisseur. Every week he listens to new music, old music, things that just recently came out, and he recommends it to the viewers. So Erupt, what you got in the chamber?
Well, this week was, I got one that's probably nobody even fucking knows that it's out, because honestly, I didn't even know he dropped an album until I just found this shit randomly on YouTube Music, which is my app of choice to
Because
listen to
he
music
shut
to.
down my suggestion.
Well, yeah, I mean, he
yeah,
suggested one. I was like, nah, that
That
ain't
was
it.
booty.
Damn.
It wasn't. It wasn't grabbing me. And don't get me wrong. It was as far as like his pen game and where it's still elite. It's still the same core mega. But
Oh, we name a name.
I mean, might as well. We're gonna talk about it. Might as well talk about it.
I liked it though. I liked it. I suggested it because it's rare when you get a part 2.
Mm-hmm.
To actually there's always the stigma, right? The sophomore curse or whatever. So it's hard to do. Hard to the part 1 is a classic. The realness.
Yeah, no, and that's why like it's hard to fucking put that next to to follow that up. And that's why I was like, yo, nah, like I'm not, because honestly, like I wasn't feeling it that much. I love the lyrics, the like I said, his pen was ill on it, his message was ill on it.
You're more beat driven though.
I'm very beat driven. I'm very production driven overall, and that just wasn't it. The one that did grab me though
Get him.
was Styles P's latest project,
The Ghost.
A Calm Wolf is Still a Wolf. That shit was hard, man. I mean, after listening to his last album, which I mentioned when that shit dropped, like a year and a half ago, the Ghostin'.
Nah, that was one of my
Ghostin',
favorites.
I mean,
One of my favorites.
this one's definitely not better than that album, but this one has some joints, and overall, like, just listening to it and riding to it, like when Carlos gave me that track, Figs gave me that track, that album, I put it in my whip, I had a nice 3.5 hour drive, and I was like, and then I was like, oh shit, the Styles P album. I remember listening to it a couple weeks ago when it came out. So I was like, let me hear this shit again. I was like, yo, nah, this is the one. This is the album of the week right here.
Maybe it was the setting. Maybe the Comega wasn't for the driving. You should have went home and lit some incense, light up a blunt. It would have
Get
been
the
a
lotion?
Get that lotion. Damn.
Get on the
pie.
floor, cross my legs.
Yo, E, what features on there? I'm curious to know.
Well, he doesn't have. So that's the thing. That's why I fuck with Styles heavy.
Yo, you fuck with Styles?
Yeah.
Styles.
Who's your favorite out of the locks? Real quick before we get into it.
You
probably
actually
Jada.
done work.
Jada?
Yeah, probably Jada.
You done work with the locks too, right?
Yeah,
you've been because I've seen that.
Yeah, I've helped on one of their videos. Yeah.
Yeah. So Styles P to me, like Jada is the nicest, but Styles P overall, I think Styles P knows how to carry a song by himself better
I think he's the hardest.
than all of them.
Balls.
Yo, his shit, he always delivers. Lyrically, he always delivers. His messages, he doesn't talk bullshit. He talks, he's real honest about his lyrics. Like it ain't no fab shit, ain't no, of course he says the out of this world shit that, but that's to get the awe effect, from any MC does that.
Shock value.
Yeah, like he's dope with that. But also what I like is his production selection. Ooh. He's a good beat picker. And he knows how to make hooks. He's good at making hooks. Mm-hmm. A couple tracks on there. Like the intro track is ill. Just the, kicking it off ill. He only has one feature on this. Some dude, Bucky. His name is Bucky. I didn't get to check it out where he's from. I didn't look into it. But he has him on 2 songs. One of them is just the dude is on it by himself and Styles is doing the hook.
Oh, wow.
But dope track. That one's called Pressure. That's the one track with him is Pressure. The other one is fucking Blood Money.
Any skits?
No
I
skits.
love skits.
Just 13 tracks, straight rhymes, beats and rhymes, kid, and dope ass hooks.
Damn, I know you disappointed. I saw a tear.
No skits.
It's not right. It's not right, B.
But he has that one track. I'm sure y'all saw a video recently of him with Brady Watt playing a guitar and he's rhyming over. That shit was going viral everywhere. Yeah. That he was just rhyming. He's a bass player and the dude was just playing the guitar and he was just rapping the.
But he does that dude with the guitar. He does that with a lot of everybody.
Yeah, he does that with a lot of hip hop artists. But I guess you could say that was like the main single from that album. But honestly, when I saw that, I didn't even know that it was from a fucking album that he just dropped. But overall, definitely worth checking out. One of the ones I like, Porsche Lights, I Ain't Doing Too Much, What You Want to Do, Peaceful Crazy, Good Morning, Good Evening. That's an ill track. You got some hard shit,
You're
man.
making me want to listen to this, yo.
Everything I recommend you should fucking want to listen to because I don't listen to bullshit, you know what I mean?
Say the man sometimes.
Never.
Say the man.
Never.
You mentioned Logic a few times.
Logic.
Oh, shit.
Logic shit was ill too. Did I?
Yo.
I didn't mention the Logic album. Which one?
I remember the Logic shit.
It was a Logic, yeah, because the album was fucking dope.
Couple times.
Fix said, yo, Logic.
No, you just you. I bet you ain't even go and listen to the album. You just said Logic. Oh, no, I ain't gonna listen to it.
I'm not that type.
Exactly.
I'm not that type.
So you listen to it. So you want to listen to it.
I listen
and
to
you
it.
ain't like it.
It's getting spicy right now, yo.
Well, you know what album they have skits?
Who?
The Mega. That a skit or two, no?
No.
No.
I'm checking if he listened.
Of course, I listened to it twice to make sure that I didn't like it.
You passed the test, yo.
Not once, but twice.
That's why you the music connoisseur, man.
You have the patience. No, he does. You got to give it up to him. He has the patience to go through a whole album.
I'm not gonna say I don't
he
like
went through the whole Drake album. It had like 40 tracks, the last one, right?
Which one? The Drake one?
Oh, the Kanye.
With 21 Savage? Nah, I ain't listen to Kanye shit. Kanye fell off.
The Drake drop one had like 30 tracks.
Yo, what? Oh, I thought it was my fucking armpits. The light.
Armpits talk.
What's up? The light going through my fucking shirt. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
It is getting hot. I'm starting to sweat, yo.
Nah, but yo, the Logic album has fucking skits. The last one that he dropped,
That had like 30 tracks, right?
that was like 30 tracks, and he had a bunch of skits on there. So
In the words of Figs, it might take me 30 fucking months.
30 days.
30 days to listen to that shit. Oh man, yo, it's been a great one, man.
It's getting hot in here.
I wonder if Cloudy
shit.
Visuals is gonna film our next video. What y'all think? Man?
What?
I'm not against it. Let's do it.
You
Get
got
him
to
out-
connect.
Get him out of retirement, right?
Yo, for
We got
real.
three
I'm not in
cameras right
retirement.
here.
I'm just.
from the rap scene, you going bigger
Well,
and better.
I'm sure if something worth your while comes along, you would do it.
Yeah. I'm just not going after. Like, I'm not just taking on anyone.
not your focus right now.
Yeah.
Right now, your focus is. We didn't even hold up, but we can't even leave yet because we didn't even mention the name of the company.
Oh, so yeah,
the
so
marketing.
That's true.
The
That
new
is true.
company you got.
yeah, so I'm building a whole new brand with me and my girlfriend, where it's geared solely towards businesses, doing everything from branding to marketing, from photo content, video content, and we go by Aesthetic Haus Media.
Aesthetic Haus Media.
Nice.
And she's in the house. Big up to what's her name?
Lorianne.
Lorianne.
LA.
But
From La
LA.
Isla Bonita, Puerto Rico.
so yeah, we're doing that
She bought
whole.
coquito for everybody.
Look, we sipping on it. It look like a
It looked like.
Nice, man.
But yeah, we're just building that now. You know, just
That's
trying
what's
to
up.
build something a little more financially stable.
So where can people reach you if they wanted to speak business?
I mean, honestly, everything's Instagram now. So right on my Instagram at CloudyRoomVisuals, or you can hit us up at Aesthetic Haus Media if you need anything for your business.
Did you start a TikTok yet, or
Yeah,
you have a TikTok?
Yeah.
Y'all doing crazy dances on it?
No. I'm not. No. Everything just gets posted there too. I make
you
sure
just
to.
repost it,
Yeah, I just
right?
make sure to hit all platforms.
Yeah, no, that's how you got to do it, man.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. We just started our TikTok, the Hip Hop Advocates, just the Hip Hop Advocates all together. We just started it maybe a couple months ago, and what we do, everything we do on Instagram, we push it over to TikTok.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
take advantage of it. I mean,
Yeah, because some people have moved off from Instagram. A lot of people just fucking stuck on TikTok now.
Yeah, Instagram is like the new Facebook, right? Like they just moved out of that.
Instagram has become more like business oriented, honestly, than anything, and portfolio based.
And a porn shop too, because all you get is fucking these fake porn fucking pages.
Oh, they like liking your stories and
daily.
shit.
Yeah, they always liking our stories.
Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, that's like really what's happening. Instagram's turning more towards business and like portfolio kind of deal, and then where TikTok is like people just go there for entertainment. Really.
Yeah, no, TikTok has become, really big on a lot of conspiracies. If you're big on that shit, you'll fucking TikTok will definitely wrap
That's a whole nother
wrap your whole
podcast.
mind around
That's
that.
a whole nother podcast.
But that's China though. That's what China's algorithm for the U.S. is. It's like, yo, the nonsense. Let them be sheep, and
They control that shit. They know what they doing.
They ain't stupid.
Nah,
You know what they
they
doing.
But that's getting too crazy for my man, De La Music.
Yo, can I be really honest with you?
You don't like that shit.
Huh?
You don't like that shit.
I've been holding in the fart for 45 minutes.
Yo,
So we gotta go.
yo, them protein farts do not smell nice.
Yo, you gotta be honest, you heard? Come on.
If you let
Yo.
it go, I hope it ain't a wet
Let my
one.
man go and relieve himself. Yo, the Hip Hop Advocates on everything.
Yeah.
Cloudy Room Visuals.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yo,
Aesthetic.
thank you.
Appreciate you.
Aesthetic
House
Media. Cause they in the house, we in the house, and my man's about to blow up the house. Yo, peace.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Hip hop advocate. Yeah. Hip hop advocate. Yeah. Hip hop advocate.
Still got the hunger like I'm living in the third world. Say your last words as I'm lifting up the burner. The lyrics that I serve, something different, what they prefer. Hard heads never learn, they still leading Gerber. Yo. Take the money off the safe slow, dump the guns, burn the whip and chill while we lay low. I'm lifting up the mic, giving motherfuckers halos. I'm putting down the work, watch it burn like fuego. They say numbers don't lie, but I bet to differ. And if your chick's looking fly, then I'm getting with her. Game is sharper than head, scissors, hands, fingertips. I'm going for the win, final shot, nigga, this is it. Griselda's popping and they asking how you do that. Niggas on the block stay feeling for that boom bap. And all you other MCs, get a new plan. Cause when my team let off, you better move back. Move back, motherfucker. The advocates, motherfucker.
Hip hop advocate.
Let's ring around the Rosie. The advocate's my Cody. Whipping track like it's Toby. Fact is a rap like your boy eating roti. Listen closely, nothing here is closer below me. You poke me, then I slowly show you the whole piece. Eat them C's, egg white scramble, toast them like Hobie. Got that winner mentality, rest in peace Kobe. Kicking sons out my house, you rappers Jody. Gotta update award shows, new categories. All this dick buying so much, they need a trophy. Say what I please, I got more filters than Chloe. Roll a OZ with cousin Dre, then I OD. Won't stop till I'm looking down from the nosebleeds. Pound for pound, one of the best. Sugar Shea Mosley, cold mother, nothing about her Miss Cozy. Break fools like high school spoons, open your nosy.
Yeah.
What y'all been missing?
Hip hop advocate. Yeah.
Hey yo, bring around the Rosie, pockets full of dosey. I'ma grind it out till you really get to know me. It only took one time to show me, to go see what I'm looking for. Watching funny niggas closely, I stand firm, waiting for the approach. Gotta flow like water, that'll sink down your boat. You already know, y'all better stand clear. The advocate's been on it for the last 15 years. We been here, we ain't stopping. Got you watching and popping, cause we stay dropping lyrical content. It's popping, we ain't need that option. You need to keep success, I'm the fucking locksmith. Hot shit, it's constant, I'ma empty the tank. Filling up the bank with francs, giving thanks to those who give real love. This your nigga Erupt, who get me some ice cream man with no ice cream truck. Fuck is up, I say we're here to get it. Call the medic, I'm here to rep it. Hip hop advocates, baby. Bring it around.